Hey, howdy, hey. It's Topple, and I'm back with some more Fall Guys. I can't help myself. I like this game. It's fun. 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 I want the fun. Give me some more fun, Fall Guys. Slap me in there. Put me in that obstacle course. Let me be a jelly bean. Flopping all over the place. Put me in there. Yeah, Fall Guys, here we go. Wee. Woo. 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 Yeah. Gate crash. I'm crashing all over the place. Let's go. Let's get. Wee. All guys, follow. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go. Dive. They don't realize the power of diving. Bling. Yeah, checkpoint. Launch me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's okay. Qualify's good enough. Whee! That was almost a fatal mistake. One mistake and you're almost out of it. That's the high stakes tension of Fall Guys. Wow. Whee. You win one game. 42 out of 60. Let's see what the statistics on that is. 21 out of 30. Hold on. You can divide that by 3 photo, can't you? 7 out of 10? Yeah, that's 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 people in round 1. Dizzy heights. Whoa. Man, there was an obstacle stage on Wipeout that I really liked. They slapped everyone to the spinning machine and dared them to do an obstacle course. And I thought I would be so good at that. Because I love spinning. I love going in circles. Ooh, this does look fun. Ooh. Oh, okay then. Let's get going. Spin me right round. Do-do-do-do-do. Bow. Yeah. Get up, Stalkle. What does this do? Good to know. My head! Blip. Just gotta time the jumps good. Bing. Come on, let's get going. This hammer's a shortcut. I knew it. They never know what they do. Eventually. Come on, get me in there. Oh, golly. That was right in there. That was right at the tail end of that one. Let's go spin. Down to 40. 29 remaining. 27 remaining. So if we go by the original 60, I said 7 tenths, which actually was 42. Maybe 2 people disconnected in some capacity. 27 out of 60 is a little less than half. Whoopsie legends. Whoopsie daisies. Hip, hip, hoop, 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 hoop. content, so they segmented it more. Jump and dive through the hoops to score points. Those are the hoops. The flying hoops. Oh jeez, it's not even a single thing. Do I not get that hoop? What? I don't understand. I'm already losing. Oh no. Oh no. It's like the penguin thing all over again. No, where's my hoops? Oh, I want the hoops. Oh no. What's going on? Why is this making me so nervous? Why can't I jump on it? I just want to jump on it. I'm so confused. No. No, let me just jump on it. No, let me just jump on it. No! Oh, those are the hoops. I haven't gotten one hoop. Oh. Those are hoops. Why aren't they here? Oh. Oh. No. I don't have any hoops. No. Get over here. Get. I have one hoop. No. No, why was that so difficult? I don't get why that was so bad. Oh. Oh, it's a minigame that needs more practice. Get me out of here. Oh, that was just like one of those minigames that just makes me feel bad because I don't understand it. Oh. No. Oh, guys, please. I said you were fun. You're supposed to be keeping the fun. Anyways, I got some summer squad thing here. Something join the squad. Apparently that has to do with the show? Squad show. I haven't done this yet. I haven't looked at any of these. This is only 4 hours. Let's do this one. Yeah. Multiple shows. Let's go. Iron Redinson? No! I just lost some hoop game that I had no idea what was happening. I didn't get it. The hoops just go away when I show up. It was so mean. How you doing, Dev? How you doing? They're being mean to me. I go through 2 rounds so barely easily, and then they just throw hoops and I can barely get through 1 out of 6. Why are they so mean? I don't get it. Why? No. You need to go through the hoops, but they were flying, and my guy wouldn't grab on the ledges, and he just was too slow compared to everyone. I don't get it. Oh, so rude. Full tilt. Oh boy. Oh. One hoop game. You need to not fall, but fall, guys. I got it. That's the name of the game. You gotta keep falling. I picked a show. Maybe I shouldn't have selected multiple, because now I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Squad? Squad position. Alright, squad position. Let's go! Squad out! Apparently this game has pseudo multiplayer, because you can be in a squad like this. Why do I suck so much? I can't wait for Fall Guys cartoon this fall. Fall Guys. More like Fail Guys. Ho ho. Hey yo. My goodness, I am blasting my own butt here. I'm doing awful. It's like I lost all capability to play this game since yesterday. I have 3 crowns, okay? I know how to play this game. Get me in there. Get me in there. I am the bot now. I can walk around. 5th. 8th. Wait till you see where I'm gonna finish fellow squads. I feel sorry for those guys. Please top what is the Fall Guys. Hey cool, how you doing? I'm falling all over the place. Oh golly, am I falling. Plus 37 points, let's go. Top 11 qualify. I don't think that's gonna be. Dev wants the Fall Guys OC. Oh, is this costume too beanie for you? Look, there's Among Us. There's Among Us in this game. Among Us. Among Us. Policy. That's a fallacy, Dev. No, a critical able fallacy. Hey, Fall Gal. Wow, Fall Gal. What is this guy doing? Kill the time! Woo! Kill the time, kill the time. The kill time, that's the only OC you need for all hill-shaped characters. Kill the time, let's go. Dang, we are just watching people. Round oval. Eliminated! Woo! Squad goals dying at the outset, let's go! I'm so sorry. I think I single-handedly dragged us down. Get me out of here. Yes, get me out of here. I lost. Hey, I wasn't able. Woo! I got ice cream. Let's go. Well, now Squad Goals just makes me feel bad. Fun in the sun. Yeah. This claim is good. Alright, show select tool. Take out the... I want to do this thing while it's still alive. See what this favorite thing is. I haven't picked these other modes at all. And they make me feel bad instantly. There's no way they'll actually make a cartoon of this show, are they? They can't make a show out of this. Well, they did make a show out of Wipeout, I suppose. The show's just recorded stream footage of people playing this game. Whoa, it's Fall Guys! Let's get fallen! Woo! Woo! You oughta know by now. This one's bouncy. Ah, this is the one that has that upper layer. The playground looking thing. By the way, I did make that Kill the Time voice all a bit louder. I hope it sounded a bit louder. And the redeem. Dev, you should totally join my Fall Guys squad. We can fall together and blame each other for losing. It'll be hilarious. I'm going down the middle. No one can stop me. Yeah, I go in the middle on the slip and slide. But it's funny. Ow. Hit me over there. Crush my Fall Guy embers. Round oval. It's such a scary feeling how quickly these things get qualified. It just feels like an instantaneous. You win some, you lose some. I can put my self together again just fine. Really? Oh. Wow, I really sucked at this one last time. I did not understand the bouncing mechanic. It's physics! It's unique physics! I like the theme though. You know, yesterday, Ayla said she would love to jump on some water lilies. So bouncy. Bounce, 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 bounce away. Woo! Boing, boing, boing. I'm just trying to make sure I'm hitting the pads this time. You dummy! I saw you jumped in. Nice holding that. Aka. Ow. Checkpoint. Aka. I made it! So what the heck was up with this last time? I ran that top thing and then yeah! I failed at the end because the thing at the end has these two drums that look like they are required to fall on. And then I just fell! Why? Round oval. It was like the biggest bait and switch thing they had in this game. Look at that, such a... There's an imposter in this game. Among Us. Among Us. So wait, I'm playing the top curated minigames of the season. People like bouncing? I guess so. Block party. Avoid the moving walls and don't fall off the platform. Oh, I don't think I played this one yet. Wow, even 2 days of playing and I'm getting new mini games. No, there's just so many, I guess. So plentiful, so many. Oh, yep, it's Mario Party time. Yeah, let's go, Beans. Fall Guys. Let's go. This would probably be the best way to push someone off. Just push them, just. I am aghast. I haven't seen a single top hat cosmetic in this game. Yep, that's flat wall. Right on the ground. Looks for those guys. Look at this. They're on treadmills. Oh golly. I see what you guys are doing. What's the big idea, guys? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Among Us. Like they think they're safe or something. No? The view's just fine down here. Oh my god, it's a jump! Ah! Oh, I go, I must teabag. No! Ah! Ah! Ew! I believe you! Let me live! Darn it! I got too cocky. My chicken call. Everyone butts pressed against my face. I couldn't go anywhere. Man, doesn't even care how many people get eliminated. It's just a timer. Look at this junk. Oh, you're dead. Oh, that is terrifying. Oh gosh. Jeez. How many people even lived? My goodness, 4 people. 4 people survived that one minigame. That was only round 3. Ah! I'm good, thanks. Jeez. Some of these minigames go hard. They did not care how many people they kill. They will sacrifice for entertainment. I do believe this is a futuristic game show. The people that fall just die. Ha ha hoo hee. Alright, squad show time. Let's see if I can redeem the Fall Squad. Fall with me. Fall and fall. Tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. Tumbling down, tumbling down. Skyline stumble. Yes. I don't like these purple balls. They're a good color contrast, but somehow I just can't see them good. They blend in so well with the surrounding environment. Ugh. 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 I'm gonna have to get used to whatever that end obstacle is too. That pinball machine. I do not see anyone go off to the sides. Apparently they all know how to use those bumpers to full effect. Full effect. Come on. Ah, look, my squad. Victory. Good point. Wow. The bump. I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead. Why am I in the lead? Shoot me. That actually works. I got first place. Now I can really blame my squad if we don't qualify. I got first. What is with this game? Sometimes it's the easiest walk in the park, sometimes it's the most Mario Kart last place experience possible. Yeah, I'm watching you, squad mate. Come on. Wow. Wow. Come on, dude. Top 10 qualifies. My dude! My dude! You got lag on your end or something. My dude! He's not trying to throw. He's just not doing it very well. Round over top 20%. Thank you. He's the only one that didn't finish. Can we boot him off the squad? Oh. My dude. I guess that's what happens sometimes. People don't understand an obstacle like Topple. Topple doesn't get everything first try. I can understand, but my dude, it was easier than what it could be otherwise. It just went back and forth. Whatever. Maybe no, it only gave me a silver medal despite finishing first. Yeah, full tilt. This is why communism doesn't work. When the effort is the average of everyone, the hard workers want to work less and the less workers want to work also less. Because who cares when it's average? And then the average plummets! You need power! A very intricate lesson taught by a multiplayer battle royale video game. And best of all, it was free! Let's go, Rat King! Oh snap! There's only 2 people in my squad now. Jump! That's all that means. That's all that means. I just didn't jump. When it counted. But why? I didn't jump. Fat King! Oops. Well, there goes my hopes and dreams. I'm gonna push you off. Oh, this is sad. This is just bollocks. Oh, this is just sad. I am so sorry. Dang! This isn't even the first time this course has absolutely tilted me. I am not doing good on this one at all. Dang! Did my guy disconnect? No. Doesn't look like it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my dude. From first to last. I never use the drums. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Just use drums as a stopgap. Oh man. It says I finished. What did my buddy do? It just has a giant X on his head. Does that mean he just straight up didn't... Did he just straight up disconnect? I take back my sorries. He's not even in the running. Everyone's waiting on you. Everyone's watching what you'll do. Death! Eliminated! You can get forced one course and die the next. That is so sad. I got paid with a bum. Squad goals suck! Somebody download this game and play with me. I need someone that I can at least know to be mad at and be mad at me for. Help me out, you. Go squad show. Go squads. Let's go get him. Ow! Bum 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 bum. Given a string, we told a new string made of 3 copies of the last 2 characters of the original string. String length will be at least 2. Substring. Oh, guys. Hey, squad. Let's go. I'm trying not to push my own squad off. Thanks. I pushed myself off. That's just how Toppa goes, apparently. Hey, it's all my buddies! Buddies, don't leave me behind! I want a Fall Guy too. Balls. Oh, it's not Bumples, it's these things. Ow. Launch me. 23 points. We all qualified. I think that's a solid 4th position. Excellent. I went down the long avenue. A good chunk. A good chunk gets eliminated here. Hey! It's the memory game! I haven't played this one yet. I want to see how good I do. Memorize icons on the tiles when icons display on the screen. Avoid falling to this line. Ooh! Finally, I can test my memory skills. Let's go! Oh, I hope I survive. Oh, good. There's a spinning thing in the middle, too. Okay. How much time do I have? It's a 4x4 grid. Possible 16 tiles to live on. Oh, I have to jump in between. Watermelon, orange. Watermelon. Orange. Orange. Watermelon. I'm on watermelon. Watermelon. Squad, no! Watermelon. Watermelon. And I should move over here. Watermelon, cherry, apple, orange. Cherry. Now what you got for me? Apple's over here. No! bubble got me. I was collecting memories. The bubble got me. Die! Oh, that's small. Wait, that's really small. Does this thing on the middle? Don't forget surviving bump the tiles. You just live. Get me out of here. This Squad Goals game is tough. No, your team's still in it. Yeah, right. Get. Oh no. Keep up. Yeah. Yeah. I can't say I actually really care for this. I like more gold. Okay, Squad. Let's keep it going. Oh. At least I'm getting code practice done off stream. With all this downtime. No, not full tilt again. No. What am I consistently doing wrong here? Not jumping? Is that it? I'm pressing too late on the space bar. And it's flipping me out. Boing. Hey. I like your shortcut, my fellow Fall Guy. Very clever. All guys for life. Wee. I'm with you. I'm with you to the end. Give me. Woo. Second. Here we go. Sometimes you just gotta follow the right Fall Guy to get second place. Woo! I can really hope to get your averages as high up as you can. Where's my fellow squad mate? What? Why does it show only one? Why does it only show one squad mate? Do I not have a squad in this squad game? That's my squad! The icon on the top right. It means I got no squad. I got nobody playing with me. Not even the random assignment of this game was to give me anyone to play with. Oh, now this is just sad. saddening. You stupid fall guy. Fall! Fall! What the crap? It was not enough to get third place. I needed other people on my team. Is that what you're telling me? I wanted other people on my team. Where'd they go? Why'd you only give me disconnects? Eliminate my butt. I got third place. Where's my squad? Oh, there they are. And the bottom 3 missing people. Get out of here. Skip. 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 Get me in an actual game, Fall Guys. I got third place. And I lost! Ah! They're trying to encourage this Fall Guys mode with squads because of the summer vacation event. But everyone took a vacation from Topo apparently! Seesaw! Ah! Seesaw by the seashore. So I got people on my team this time at least. Good. Yeah, I'll better make it to the end at least. Oh, that guy is smooth. Look at that. Look at that smooth move, McGee. I'll have to go in the middle, why not? Not that way. Oop, not that way either. I'm flexible. Ew. What you got on the losing side? My squad! You're all idiots! Including me. One! Don't run too fast. Two! Ah! Darn it. Whoever was in the lead gets the best position possible. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna finish. I'm being beamed. I am beamed right now. No! Somehow we still qualified. Oh, now that's an example of my team carrying me! Hey, a goose! Honk. Full tip. Win. That seesaw is inherently unfair. Wow! Because you can either not be able to jump on at all, or just fall right off. Roll on. This doesn't seem so bad. What a unique feeling to be carried. Carry me, senpais. Get me to the end! I wanna win too. I reincarnated as a Fall Guy and I keep losing. Ew. My worst nightmare falling into a gap. Fuck my whole Fall Guy mojo. Bit of a shortcut, actually. Yeah, that's right. First place. Who's carrying the squad now? Whee! Rotating rings of fun. Let's go, squad. Yeah. Yeah. Points, points, points. Boom, boom, Splatoon. Yeah, voting first place. Always first. Let's go. Domination. Can you say it? This poor bean. Domination. And everyone can actually get their Fall Guy act together here. Look at this weenie shaped dude. Master Chief with cat eels. Wow. How did they pull that off? Oh, this kid has 4,500 wins. Oh, does he? Probably. Probably. Ow. So close. First place! A gold star squad. Wow. How swell. Let's go, Veenies. Let's go, Veenies. What are we playing next? What do we got? Hoopsie. This is the one that I was crying on when Dev came in. I'll just have to go for those hoops. Best as I can. Any hoops is a hoop. Any hoops a goal. I guess all our hoops come together. Doesn't count when someone else does it, I think. That's what's messing me up. It doesn't count, but someone else already got it. An open hoop. Ow. Ah, I got it. I'm good. You don't have to take account of me. Fine! No one got it? Yeah, sure, whatever. Dang, he got sniped. Dang. That's a dud. Come on, Hoops, where you at? Walk with me, walk with me. Oh, that's an easy one. Oh, done it! I'm the one that got sniped. Bonk. Look at these a-holes. Look at them! Look at these a-holes! Oh, I got one hoop. No, I guess that's fair. Everyone's just struggling. Yeah! Whew. Big. We qualified! I contributed some of those hoops. These drawbridges are where the real strategy's at. Yeah, there's a lot of hoops just around these platforms. I gotta look out for that. Fourth place even! Woo! Good job, team. Thanks for carrying me to the end. It's just like any multiplayer team-based game now. You win by having the best teammates. And being able to pull your own weight. Let's go all the way to the end. We're going on strong. Hello, team members. Final round, jump showdown. Jump over the spinning beam and avoid the falling floor to win the crown. Well, let's go. Falling floor. Be the last fall guy standing above the slime. It still says squad base, so squad. Squad. That is some falling floor right there. That is also some falling floor right there. I guess it's the blue that falls. Apparently anything can fall. Oh, terrifying. Alright, what's going next? Come on, squad, let's push someone off. Will these two stand? I hope so. Uh-oh. Oh! Out for now. But squad are still in it. Go, squad, go. They got me with the double scoop. Actually, it says my squad is still in it, but does that really matter? It says be the one that gets crowned. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you have to anticipate where you need to be on this last platform in order to not get the double scoop. My guys are doing really well. Guys, just push that dude off. Push him. Push him! No! They get too greedy, and they paid the ultimate price. Oh, jeez. Come on, last dude. It's all on you now. Woo. Still in it. No! Round over. Survived! Household name, we win! Whoa! Squad goals! Squad goals! Yeah, we won! Whoa! Topple wins by nearly doing nothing. That's cute. Wow! Bench wobble! Heck yeah! Oh, you apparently get crown bits in order to get an actual crown. Witness me! Witness me winning through sheer luck of having a good teammate. Witness. Woo! See, it kind of makes sense because when you 4 people come in at a time, it's not quite a crown, but it's close to a crown. Woo! Yeah! Squad goals! Woo! It's like 1/3 of a crown. Still counts for winning any show though. Alright, what? Only tail for 15 seconds. Reach. It's like a squad celebration. Qualify for. What? Did I not win a squad celebration? Yo squid, yo squad, yo squid, yo squad. See, I had to win this squad game to realize this is not squad celebration, because what in the world is this? Show selector. Ah, see, here's my mistake. It's not squad shows, it's squad celebration. Sure. Still, won the squad game, that's still a victory. Victory for teammates. Dang, that guy was flying at the end too. We only won because the other guy fell faster. Fall Guys, woo! Woo! 16! Team tail tag. Make sure their team has more tails than the rest when the timer runs out. Tail time. Tails. Tails. How are we gonna... How? Who has tails? I bet... Oh jeez, I have a tail. I... Just gotta... die. Keep your tail. Keep your tail. This is funny. Got my tail. Get back, you. Get my tail back. Give me my tail. Wait for me. Can't run forever. He jumped! Huggies. What team am I on? Launch me! Come here. Hey, doo-doo-boo. Man, it's so hard to get people's tails. I want a tail. Why don't you give me your tail? Uh-oh. Qualified! That's right, I did nothing! And qualified. Woo! Only one team doesn't qualify. Heck is this mode? Oh, actually colored. I just noticed red, blue, green, yellow. What squad am I on? Egg Scramble. I haven't played this. Use it to grab eggs, store them in your team's nest to score points. Hey, it's Diddy Kong Racing! You gotta get the eggs, hatch the eggs. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. This is where it's going to really know. Hey, blue team. Gotcha. I gotcha. I have egg. Excuse me? What do you think you're doing? Get the heck back here. Oh my egg. Ugh. Do I have to be egg goalie? No, get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of my eggs! I'm gonna hug you to death. Get the heck back, you. My egg. You stupid. You a-hole. Get out of here. The villagers trying to steal our eggs. The more time I can waste of his, the less eggs we're gonna have stolen. No. Get out of here. Stupid dude. Host place? Yeah, that's right. I was goalie. I didn't just let them steal our eggs. I was goalie that game. Huh! Helmet equipped and everything. GG. Alright, red versus blue. Let's go. It's the classic series. Red v blue. Let's go. Basket. Fall? Score points by getting balls into the opposing team's basket. Work together to get the win. Pick up balls. Uh-oh. Alright, let's try it. Opposing team, so get into the yellow team, right? That's what that means. Emmy! What do you think you're doing? Yeah, that's right, I'm balling. I'm balling here. I'm freaking balling here. What the heck? Get out of me. Where's my ball? My ball. I played call soccer, I can do this. Where the ball's at? Thank you. Oh. I'm balling! Yeah, he's blocking him. Whoa! Does it go in? Does it just go in? No. Can I help you? Whoa! Now what? Can't look up or anything. Well, we got no points! We are not balling. Nope. Darn it. That's just not knowing how to use that. That's all I know. That is just us not knowing how to get the ball in the hole. Darn. There's more mechanics at play here than I can comprehend. Yay. We're doing the ice cream. We're doing the thing. It's a quick game mode. We're getting ice cream here. Let's go. Woo! We're getting those cosmetics! Yay. Win. It's gonna be a bit of a total, but it's always a one little chance. There's always a chance. Hail time. Get. What are you doing? Oh, snap. My mouse died. Mouse! Not that matters. It's tail tag. What do I care? Yeah. I'm back in. Dudes, we have tails. We're fine. Alright, I'll start running. Whee! Treadmill for life. I'm gonna get that workout. He's right on my tail. Get away from me. What the? My own teammates stole my tail. Are you kidding me? Whatever. Goggles. How did that not work? Because I don't know how this works. That's for how. I was not missing anything. If you steal my tail again, my own dude. No! Ah! Got ya! Third place is just enough. Jeez, I almost lost it at the end. Whew. That's some pumping action there. Bye, green team. I'm the short guy of the squad. Look at my teammates, they're all beans. They're all beanies. Beanie weenie. It was a beanie weenie. Snowy scrap. Let's just snowball through the snow to get it to max size. Okay. Alright. Let's go. There's a lot of snow in the middle. That's the goal. I can't imagine we can affect the other team too much. Guys, this is our snowball. Guys, you're being incredibly stupid! Guys, just get in the middle! We are going to lose. And it's all their fault! the ball's at 100. What the heck that means? Man, forget this. Forget everything. This is dumb. I wanna How are they faster than me? That's what I wanna know. Forget this. I wanna hug you. Come back here. Why are you hugging me? Yeah, that's right. I'm being the poop now. You're not getting any snow. That ball's riding on my head. Squirrel Snowball, you're dumb. 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 Get me out of here. I think winning the final round is gonna be a bit of a tall order. And there's only 3 rounds. I regret nothing. Let's keep it up. Squad goals. Wow. Wow. Where was I? Force 2. Given the string, return the string made of its force 2 chaotals, so the string hello yields heat. String is shorter than length 2, return whatever there is. So X yields X, and the empty string yields empty string. After the string. Okay, so do the if check of length less than 2. Return. Else. Oh, tail time? For me? Alright, so there's. If it's 2, 2, 2, 2. On me. Oh, that's pretty small. In fact, that's my own dude, isn't it? He can keep it there. Oh, this is sweet. Can I get in on this? Man, you can just jump over people. How do you do that? Give me hugs. Give me hugs. Oh. Oh. Gotcha. So let's see, a total of 16, there's 8 tails, so it's exactly half the people that can get it. Time for some exercise. Yeah, if you got a tail, you're kind of safe. What? My team sucks! Again? Maybe, and just maybe, I'm supposed to be more proactive in getting my teammates' tails if I'm confident my tail's sticking on my butt. However, that was just unfortunate. Get me in another game. You gotta be faster than this. Skip, 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 skip. Skip. Like. If it isn't less than length 2, then you just return the first two things. str dot substring 0 2. Go. Excellent. Next. First half. Given a string of even length, return the first half. And that's just divide by 2. Return str. Still has to be a substring though, huh? Like substring 0 2. Dot length divide by 2. Yep, easy. Let's get that tail time. Launch me. No tails, huh? They're like little chickens. Playing for the little chicken lives. Yellow, huh? Sneak up on them. You have no choice but to relinquish your tail. Ow. Bonk. The red seems pretty generous. I'll take evil. Ew. Actually, he's okay. How do you get up on there? Oh. Oh, holy. Death! 0! Not even my own tail to save this thing. Yeah, I see my tail time fall enough. I'm getting only Minnle's Hue. Alright. Fall celebration. Let's do Flame Fair. Let's change it up a bit. Let's change it up just a bit. Wahoo. Without end. Given the string, return a version without the first and last character. So hello, yields. The string length will be at least 2. Let's go strings. Bum bum ba ba bum. You can just do substring. String substring start at 1, go to string length. Did that go? Yep, all correct. Boom! The loading time assignment done. I am efficiency incarnate. Help me. Why are we still here? Just this self-fault. Ow. That's not the first time that specific jump has gotten me. I just feel bad losing the first round. For being stuck. Why are you happy? You did nothing. Get that smug grin off your face. That was bollocks. Combo string. Given two strings A and B, return a string of the form short, long, short. The shorter string on the outside and the longer string on the inside. The strings will not be the same length, but they may be empty. Just easy if else if else. If a dot length greater than length, dot length. Short, long, short, then return B plus A plus B. Else, return A plus B plus A. Boom! All correct. Let's go spin! Woo! Bow, 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 does not matter where I spin to, as long as I spin to the end. The ball means nothing to me. All bouncy, huh? Oh, that's where I'm going? Up this blue incline? Whoa! That's okay, that's called the strategy. All according to plan. Launch me! Oh, that got me flying. Boom, 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 boom. Given two strings, return the concatenation, except omit the first character of each. The strings will be at least length 1. Lily Leaples! Why does this keep coming up? Lily Leaples cannot be a fan favorite. Maybe everyone likes bouncing. Maybe everyone's figured out the optimal route through this. And I'm just going crazy. You should be able to moan at the start. I'm sure it means something. to live. Oh, sliced in half. What does this path do? I'm qualified! Alright, I guess the side paths aren't too bad. Victory! In survival. Hey, I see Sonic. Samungus. Who's that guy? That's just another dino. Everyone loves the dinos, huh? Easy peak. Scale the frozen mountain to reach the finish line at the peak. I don't think I did this one yet. It doesn't seem that familiar. It looks pretty new. Hey. Scale the frozen mountain to reach the finish line at the peak. Da 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 da. Okie dokie. One likes wins, huh? Yeah. So far so good, huh? I can feel it. I can feel the punches coming. Stand up. You can do it! Yahoo! Qualified! Woohoo! Doesn't seem so bad. Just don't one straight, and you avoid getting bonked on the head. Not a bad jump. Should be a bit more precise on those jumps, doesn't it? There's an actual optimal timing on those for maximum height and movement. A swivel. This one's been nice to me so far. Very consistent in the obstacles given. Very predictable timings on what's laid out in front of you. Survival. That hasn't been too bad so far. Heck, it looks like there's even less obstacles than usual. Let's go! And this is like easy mode. Right down the middle. Punk. I can only imagine the fan's gonna get faster or something. That people want to stay at the front of the pack. I'm too scared to look behind me. I don't know where that fan is. Someone get eliminated quick. Round over. There it is! Clear as day, Sonic. Oh. I can only imagine the fan, like, eventually picks up something. There's no way you can actually accidentally run so fast you go into the fan, right? That doesn't seem possible. Jump showdown. Yeesh. Same as that squad goal one with the floor falling and everything. But I know the lesson of look where the balls are going to intersect and try to anticipate where you need to jump. I understand a bit more. Let's see how it goes. Fall Guy, Fall Guy. She'll at least be 2 platforms out of A-OK. I'm like, it's gonna start over there. Oh, that's too close. Come full. Oh. These two should be the final ones. But, you know, maybe not. Alright, that one's falling. Hey, Mike. First one out! Oh, jeez. I need to get better at predicting though I actually need to jump, because that thing just picks up speed. We can watch the final, guys. No one bites the dust. So it's always going to go to 2 platforms. That seems to be consistent. So if you see a platform by itself, you know, that's just a no-go. He's trying to push him, but I don't know what good that's going to do. Ew. The power of teleporting. Sometimes you can just jump when they all fight together, because there is a bit of a gap that your beam might just slip through. Bye-bye. The bottom ball you want to avoid the most. That one's the one that's actually going to launch you with speed. Woo! Among Us won! Among Us! Sus 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 sus. Good job. Good job, Sussy. Not bad. Well, final round is about as good of a second place consolation prize you can get in this game. I made it to the final round. I'm almost a Vindle. Okay. Another fan favorite, and I'll go back to the terrible squad calls. McIntyre. Oy, 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 oy. Should I try to go for the middle? The side pass, I guess. Let's see how it goes. If I really do try top of the line. That's so bad so far. Ow. Oh, there goes my piece. That didn't turn out so bad after all. How do you like that? Yeah, I'll take 8. Cool. Why not? Silver. Shovel and gold. Oh, they promenade. Woo. Alright, there's gotta be something I'm missing with these funny things, because there's something that seems to shoot people faster than I can even process. Like, where does the yellow tubes come from? Blue tubes? Yellow tubes? It's all about the tubes. Series of tubes. I like the yellow ones actually do anything more. It just seems cool. Where does blue tubes come from? Maybe it's a secret. Maybe it's just the normal blue tubes. Ow. Oh, the water balloon's cute. Here. There's this dude on the roller painted. Woo! Yeah! We can live together! What the crap was that? What the heck did I miss the suck? I missed the suck! Get me out of here. That one mistake is all that needs to become life and death! Yeah. Okay, squad goals time. I need to go back to blaming other people for pitiful shows. Woo! Squad celebration! Some more fun, some more loving, having a blast. Some more loving, went by so fast. Beton. I don't. One to the end. Yeah, hold on. Boom, all correct. Alright, where we at? I need a tail, huh? Among Us. Among Us. Give me a tail. Like the Three Stooges you. I have 2 tails? Oh, you're not. Ow. That seems too many too much. Heck yeah. Among Us. Oopsies. Says he's on my team, huh? Live! Ow. Understandable. Among Us. Qualified is A-okay by me. Good enough. The definition of that game. I must give the thumbs up. Don't know if I made it. No. Egg Siege. Ah, Diddy Kong Racing. I'm goalie. I'm goalie trying to slow down people taking the eggs. Otherwise, they'll just have a field day throwing them out. Wow, this arena looks different. Ooh. I hope this is where our thing is. Yeah. Any egg is fine. As long as we care and love for each of them. Ooh, wow. It's a heck of an ordeal to steal eggs. This one. Let me out. My buddy. Among Us. Oh, I'll take that egg. Jeez. How did they get me to let go of it so easily? How to jump out? Get out of here. Jeez. You're not gonna lose. There's a couple of barbarians keep stealing our eggs. Go. No, we're gonna lose because of this. Oh. Darn it. Low baller. Ah, Buggle. I was just trying my best to avoid them. But they were digging on us. Ow. Well, at least it's kind of a bit of like a game variety in this game variety. You can be mad at teammates or you can be mad at everyone else. Woohoo! Woohoo! Let's see. Given a string, return a rotated left 2 version. When the first 2 characters are moved to the end, the string length will be at least 2. Interesting. Smash Legends got an update. What kind of update? What is Smash Legends? Flash game? Sounds like a flash game. Bonk. Oh. Can't catch me, suckle. How many people that way? Ooh, this is the tail party. Hey guys, what's up? He's just tailing out. Whee! I'm just moving. Oh, my buddy's all set. Can't catch me, boys. Me, boys. Teehee. I was trying to grab two. I think that guy is disconnected. Oh, guys. Now this is some top tier physics. Dang! Whoa! I'm sorry, I'm out of here. What is that, overtime? Ah. That first place time? What? More time? Why? One for your lives! Ooh, that's dangerous. Ooh, that's also dangerous. Still more overtime? Overtime? Look at those. Oh. One for your lives. Ah. Still more overtime? What the heck are yellow men doing? Ah. Lose, yellow, lose. Oh, let's place. Down to the wire. That was triple overtime. Yeesh. Here's a nice few buttons now. Smash Legends is a mobile game that plays like Power Stone and Smash Brothers. What's Power Stone, Cole? Tell me all about it. I feel like I've heard of it and I have no idea what it is. What is Power Stone? Well, my team seems to be competent, so maybe they know how to do this. Super overtime. Multi overtime all the way. Power Stone is like that PPG. What? What's PPG? Man, you're acronyming the wrong things, man. See, these guys know what's up. This is where the real snow is. Are we getting the snow? I can't tell. Punch it. Christmassy. Now this feels like an actual game. What is that, strawberries? Qualified second place. Yeah! Woo! That Powerpuff Girls Nintendo 64 game. Arena Fighters like Check Super Slam? Powerpuff Girls had a Nintendo 64 game? How have I never heard of this? Oh no, it's balling. It's balling time. Let's see if I know how to do it this time. Jack Super Slam sounds familiar. Is that just like a straight up fighting game? Probably. Yay, a point! Yo, we gotta be balling. Is this a gold basketball? Look at the spinning things, just jump. Right? Oops. Oops! I gotta be materialized! It's grabbing me. Woo! Slam dunk that ball. Heck yeah, that was a golden ball. There we go there. It is a strategy, it's just slam yourself into it, isn't it? Woo! Alright, now I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah, this is points. Yo, we ballin'! We won! Even at 3 points minimum, we ballin' here. Woo! Fall Guy ballin'. Yeah! GG team. That actually felt pretty good. Bench Warmel, I love that subtitle for me. That was my position on every sports team I played. Growing up. Win any show, a cryo, yeah! Woo! Look how happy my guy is, he deserves it. Yeah! Pumpkin spice. Okay. Kudos. Okay. Woo! Super Bowl counts for another crown, and another crown, and another crown! And another crown! Woo! That one victory counts for 4 crowns worth of currency. Oh, what was it? I'll click that one, see how it looks. Another crown award. Bouncy Bean nickname. That's okay. Woo! 4 crowns worth of crown points. Ah, that's cute. That's real cute. That's pretty cute. Man, and that was only because I did one of those challenge season award things. That's where you actually get crowns. I was wondering how did people have 4,500 crowns. Some of them is probably just from season challenges like that. Oh, how nice. That felt like a nice win. That felt like a win I actively contributed to messing around with that golden basketball. Oh, yeah. What's this? Summer squads. Cool. So now I just gotta win 2 of those and also reach the final round. I don't know which one will be hollow, technically. And you can always get new challenges, I guess. Do I want to see new? Because this is fine. I don't want to reset progress or anything. Okay. The started for check Super Slim. Red Riding Hood was cute in that game. She did a little dance as island mission. Aww. Busted like Meta Knight. I mean, Red Riding Hood is the fairy tale that always gets represented. She's such a fairy tale. She is just Red Riding Hood and Darkstalkers. And she uses a gun. Kill Red. Red Riding Bustin' Hood. Tail time. Makes up the same sound. Fun. I can't tell if I'm misremembering playing it or I'm thinking some other Shrek game. Feels neat. Still neat. Beep-a-doo. Bap-a-doo. Go! Fly, my pretties, fly! Uh-oh. What kind of helmet is that? It looks familiar. There's a lot more Hamos around this one. Fly! Suckle! Fly me to the moon! Yeah, look cool. Look cool. You have to be faster than everyone else. You have to be faster than the person next to you. Stop grabbing me. Oh, you nit. That's me. Who's winning? Grab him! Close place. I'll take it. I'm the only one without a tail. I'll take it. Ironically, Smash Legends characters are also based on fairy tales. Everybody was a crazy assassin in that game too. I mean, when someone doesn't prove that it's a concept that can work, it's gonna get repeated. It's gonna keep going on. But it also makes sense of like Red Riding Hood's not getting eaten today. That wolf has more coming to it than it realizes. Red Riding Hood has swore her life to revenge after her granny was viciously killed and eaten. Never again, says Red. This summer, you'll be seeing Red too, when you watch Red Riding Hood 5. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. That's no on a punching bag. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Hey, that's not real snow. That's fake snow. It's sussy. It's like 3 points. What is the collider on this thing? Yo, are you messing us up? Yo, they're messing us up good. Uh-oh. Any snow? Oh! Gosh, that was close. That was just a close one. Ow. Uh-oh. Can't win them all. Ooh, that felt pretty close. That was close. That was the closest it could be. I don't know if I'm... Do I really need a ribbon that says I'm best boy? Bracelet. Yeah. I just like this look. This looks so regal. Just looks. Back to it. Whee. It feels like every character artist has to start making characters based off something. And I bet Red Riding Hood's a really common one to springboard off of. Red Riding Hood, but gun. Red Riding Hood, but axe. Red Riding Hood, but martial artist. Red Riding Hood with the wolf's pelt on her head. Red Riding Hood with 2 guns. Whoa. Hey, run. Such a small, closed demeanor. It is just like Mario Party. I like wearing a helmet. It makes my guy feel less he's taking less hits. No, keep hugging me. It was lovely. It was lovely. Can't catch me, silly boys. Oh, well, still neck and neck. The last guy. Yeah, go after the guy sitting still. Overtime? Oh. We lose. Because I wanted too much huggy. I wanted too much huggy time. You wanna give me a pity tail? No tail for Topple. Top tier character design, Red Riding Hood with an axe. It's the most common thing though. Red Riding Hood's either got a gun or an axe because the woodsman kills the wolf with an axe. So it's Red Riding Hood with the axe. Huh. Especially the steampunk mode. Well, steampunk mode you just get all kinds of crazy weapons. Rumpelstiltskin's full metal alchemist. It is a fun minigame. It does end up being pretty enjoyable because it's as balanced can be, but it also feels ridiculous. So, the squad celebration mode isn't so bad, because at least this game is 4 cents, the least grinding my wallet into pieces. Top tier backstory. Backstory! Steampunk games combine Fairy Tales a lot too. I remember that one Nintendo 3DS game that's all about steampunk fighting that no one played, and I even played the demo. I'm like, oh, this is kind of neat, and I never thought about it again. That one had Wizard of Oz characters in it, and I thought that was neat because I love Wizard of Oz. And I still never got the game. It's tail time! I like how you can kinda not see who has a tail immediately. If you're just running at them from one side or the other. Please don't mind me. You got tails, we're fine, we're clean. I love the strategy using the hammer to launch yourself out of orbit so people don't catch up to you. I love that. This is, you know what this reminds me of? Mario Kart 64. Balloon battle on that arena. Oh, it's place. Well, you're just going around towers looking for people. That's what it reminds me of, and I like that. Those are good memories. Mario Kart 64 battle mode. Ah, that's fun. That's what this reminds me of. This game has like the entirety of every fun, cool little mini game, and that's the whole game. All the fun, competitive multiplayer games. Ah, that's fun. Egg Siege. Like, this reminds me of Diddy Kong Racing. How does it do it? It does, cause it's eggs. Eggs in my nest. Hatch the eggs. Capture the eggs. 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 Ah, that's nice. Good times. I want the most normal eggs. Oh, that guy's just being silly. Are you going after us? You gotta leave. Oh, heck no, I lost it. Mr. Eggs, you. Y'all be silly on your own time. I'm gonna increase our score. 1 egg at a time. Have fun with pity points. I'm making real thank you. Look at this. There's still eggs in the center. Everyone's being ridiculous today. I'm gonna scramble them. Ow. No more eggs in the middle. Alright, time to be butt. And take their eggs. Yeah, that's right. I took your egg. How do you like that, you punks? Look, see? I get away with it because it's not the golden egg. It's just the egg. What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? Second place is good enough. See that one egg I got? Beautiful. Now at least I stopped him from taking the golden eggs, but my eggs, mine. Bye bye. Not so golden now, are you, yellow team? Oh, oh, oh. What's the second most popular fairy tale? It has been designated that Wizard of Oz is pretty much. Oh, this is new. Fall ball. Score goals by letting balls into the opposing team's goal. Work together to get the win. This is gonna suck. Oh. Let's go. Wizard of Oz is considered a modern American fairy tale because it's, I guess, referenced enough. Oh. Dang! It even sounds like Lethal League. That's one. What is the airtime on that? My own teammate betrayed us. Okay. Uh-oh. They did us. They did an ussy. There's a level of trust that has to be inherent in this game. Woo! Overtime! Yeah, this is car soccer. Protect it! Protect it! I can't believe this actually works. Get it in! We in there! We in there! We win! Squad goals! We in there! Wow! Soccer game. Woo! Top 3 game team. Other games athlete. Woo! Soccer time. Football. That was just a bit hype. It went to overtime and everything. That was pretty hype. Oh! How did they expect people to get like 20 goals or something? Jeez, so crazy. And it's enough for another crown. Another crown from my collection. Hee 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 hee. Itty bitty crown points. Woo! Let's go, let's go. Wolf Among Us. The Telltale game has the Josie Devil as one of its fairy tale characters. The Josie Devil? Wasn't there a cartoon platformer game made with the Josie Devil as its main character? I know we had to have seen that video of that game. The Josie Devil. Here's another thing I learned. You know those aliens in Majora's Mask that attacked the farm? Apparently they're called based off. Yeah, Josie Devil. Apparently they're the Flatwoods Monster based off reported sightings in the area. American character folklore in a Zelda game. Huh. That was a fever dream for the longest time. Those games you went from Blockbuster. What games exist? I'm sure I still have a few games I swear were actual games, but don't really exist. Oh, give me your tails. Give me your tails. Give me your tails. Give me your tails. I'll play it myself, but seems fun. He's Among Us! He's a half Among Us! That is cute. I need tails. Among Us. Who's got tails? Yellow team has tails. What's the yellow team? Whoa! How did they manage to jump out of my range? King Crimson has already attacked that block. Shadow Love. What the heck? That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Hey, hey, first place! Suck it! And then they got last, Jay. I'm so sorry, but I had to take it from someone. Hey, he's a clown! I got a clown on my team. The game I will consistently move as a video game inspiration is Glovel. Because of how much I hated it as a kid. I played it so much. And I'm like, but what else do I do? And it looked so complete. And then you get like past the first world, it's like all these levels of bare bones, textureless areas, and then you can't do anything with it. Bleh. Glovel. Oh, this looks interesting. He chases Y, horse steals Y, B steals O, B steals Y, Y steals B. Yep. Yep, that's about sums it up. Ow. I like the physics, what can I say? These drawbridges are a lot less safe. Why do I keep falling in? What the heck? They're scrambling out eggs! They're scrambling out eggs on us. So this must mean the drawbridges can't actually go up, right? I'm gonna collect so many basic eggs, their heads are gonna spin. Everyone's wasting time with the gold eggs. I'll show them. I'll show them the right and true method of winning. There you go, I'll show them. These guys got gold. Let's do eggs in the middle, please. Oops, I'm sorry. You know what? Let's just go back to collecting normal eggs. I can get one in. Not quite. Dang, we beat the crap out of them though. Look at that, first place. 6 of those eggs are probably from me. Was it silly? It's so silly, right? That golden egg. The golden eggs are a distraction. Like everyone has to go after them because of the 3 points, but everyone fumbles the ball going after them so much. Top MVP, yeah! Top. Topple. Alright, what's the final one? Woo! Fall ball. This one's not so bad. Let's go! You have a lot of control with this ball. It's surprising. Topple #1. You see the animations for Daisy in the new Mario soccer game, football? She's so energetic. Yeah! Ooh. Oh, they're spinning now. It spins now. There's a lot more obstacles here too. Oh good, they scored. I'm just trying to make sure not too many balls going outside. The fools. The fools never suspect a thing. They can play around with one ball all they want! I'll keep scoring goals! Ah! Woo! That's been... Good assist, suckle! Yeah, whoa! Oh my. Oh my, that's an egg. That's an egg! That's how they score all the points. That's an egg. Round over 5 goal civil top tail! Topple! Topple, 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 topple. Oh, I made it a moment! Good assist, suckle! I'm happy with that one. Oh, I like that one. I like how that came out. That was Topple actively taking advantage of everyone being distracted. To win! Good assist, suckle! It's good. It's a funny link. Oh. Woo! Citrus Splash. What does it look like? What does that look like on old Topple? I hate to break it to you, but I still like that one the most. It just seems classy. What else do I have to do? Reach the final round. Look! For this Summer Squad thing, I don't even have to win anymore. I just gotta get to the final round. Let's go! Daisy looked pretty cute. Not the last game, but pretty nice. Good voice. Yeah. Pretty energetic. She's not... She doesn't... They really had to crow on the losing animations, because I guess they don't want to encourage people going sicko mode when they lose. But they do show, like, the funny signs of anger of... But when they win, they go all out. Yeah! They're doing that arm spin dance. Woo! Yeah! I like it. Energy. It's energy. Witness me. Witness Topple win. At Fall Guys. Fall Guys. Fall Guys. We. Did I push it? It looked like I pushed it, but that can't be right. There's a different collision for your head and body. I'll move when I want to. I moved. See you. I look like a Tanuki. Mario. Red team, what are you guys doing? Gosh, I gotta help my guy, don't How do you help your teammates in this game? Just that works. Darn it. Now I'm gonna be the reason why we lose. Uh-oh. Eliminated. Darn it. Hello. You win some, you lose some. I really like that strategy in the soccer game. They taking advantage of the fact that there's always two balls in the field, and one of them has to spawn in the middle. While everyone's playing hooky with one ball, I got 5 goals in the wall. It looked like maybe it's just 3 of the same singular ball dropping and just going, boom, right to the end, just like that. Strategies. Telltale. Be careful helping your teammates out. You can only rely on yourself. So says I, Davy Jones. I have a tail. It's tail time. How many times can I say that? You know what? I believe you. Y'all gonna be sorry when I get up there. How close do you have to be to steal a tail? It's alright, fellas. Blue team has the most. Don't be greedy now. Ow. Bill losing now. Blue team, help a red out. Why am I so slow? Fall. Fall! See ya! We all tied? At overtime? Now this brings back memories. Just racing around the 4 bridges. Oh, it's plays, wow! It tied at the very end. Boop. Let's go. Hey, he's got a coot. Seems like the soccer game's doing pretty good. What else do you think they're going to add to it? They got like all the mainstays now since, you know, they apparently only omitted Daisy. Holdles. Keep balls in your area to own points for your team. Oh, I haven't played this yet. Time to fumble the ball. Diddy Kong? Probably Diddy Kong. He was in the other ones. Petey Piranha? King Boo? Pauline? Let's see if they want to make Pauline a new mainstay. Oh, is it just like tail tag? These are like volleyballs. Yeah. What if I just help blue team? And I did a little sneaky. I'm not really gaining points as so much as trying to have the most. Oh, bowling. Red. I'm pulling red team so hard. First place! Red team did not stand a chance. Hey, that's the optimal strategy. Two teams just beat up on the third one. Oh, that's mean. Sorry, red team, but bye. Squid Games. Oh, the meta strategy that just works out. Oh boy. Hey, made a finale. That's another good squad celebration token. What is this? Rad batteries to colored tiles. Team with the most tiles colored wins the round. Oh. Oh. Oh? Oh. 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 Batteries. Hey, Splatoon! Oh. I guess I might as well color every tile I see, right? Like, why wouldn't I do this? You can go 2 at a time. I'm guessing you can paint over veil colors too? Yeah. So why wouldn't I do this too? This is Splatoon. I can't tell if I'm just winning really hard or I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That was not even close for them. Vinyl. Yeah, that's why I play Splatoon 2. 1 and 2. Let's go! Not the fastest fun in the sun. Woohoo! Woohoo! That was just a walk in the park. Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! That's not even the best points you can get, but that's fine by me. Swivel stall. Sure. Points. Yeah. Do do do. Alright, the squad celebration mode has warmed up on me. It helps to have good teammates. But I'm learning these games more and I'm getting experience and it's like, wow, I'm getting better at the game itself while having fun learning too at the same time. Ooh. It's like a video game. I wonder why they don't do the thing of time holding tail as opposed to ending it with tail. Because they do have a few games that are like that. But how come they don't do it like this? I wonder if they had to experiment with that a bit. Really? You got to the dude that can't walk past the hammer without getting bonked. He just jumped in a crowd soulful. Who do we go after? Who do we go after? Bye bye. I'm safe. For the moment. Run! He's telling me to run! Uh oh. Oh, we got tails. Yeah, be good. I hid my tail from him from being on the ground. What goals? You know they have a lot of, you know, dumb cosmetics. But I don't feel pressure to like go for them. You know how so many games like this are like, and then you do battle, and then you do battle. Because every cosmetic means nothing, the game is the game. And because the game is fun, the game is enjoyable to just go around. Hoops time. Yeah, where the hoops at? Yikes. I'm so sorry. What are those balls? Oh, just obstacles. Oh, they have a puff of smoke who went through it. Yellow. Well, again, it's good, huh? That does not sound good. Some stiff competition. Eh. Yeah. See? Got him. Slow balls. You got that? I'll get this one. I'm blaming me for trying. Darn it. It really is just Venus takes the potluck. No! Darn it. How did he get to that one before me? That would have been the thing to make the difference. Arrow. Whee. back to coding. Force 2 kills are moved to the end. You have to break up a string into 2 pieces. At least size 2. Betone. I just get the last size of it. Launch me. Dude? Yeah, that's what you get. Dummy. Wow, that's some AO time. You gotta learn how to use that physics. Launch me. Aw, this is sweet. That was a slow. He evaded me. How? It's just so fast. Thanks. What? My eyes. Where are you? I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose it. Ah! Eliminated. Tail time. Tail time for me. Go back. Again. Why are you so happy for me? You get nothing. I just need one more good streak. This code problem is confusing me. How do you include a section that you don't actually want? He's coming after me. Sometimes being a bean is fun. After one of them. doesn't look good for me now, does it? Qualified! Thank goodness. Teammate pulled through. Let's go! Maybe I just need the youth check after all. If STR.length is less than B, else. What the heck? Penguins! Ah! 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 Oh, that penguin. Where's that penguin at? I'm still dressed as a penguin. There. Aha! Just want to hold it. I just want to hold one penguin this game. I got it! I got it! I'm holding a penguin! Oh no. Our time is not looking good. Who's just holding on to the penguin for the red team? Over there you! He's just camping! Get off that penguin! Oh, we already lost. That much is guaranteed. At least I'm actually holding it this time. Whatever. Like, whatever. If they don't camp, then that's fine. They won. They evaded everyone's eyes. Oh. There's a pain chain there. Another. Substring. Due to the length. Bang time. Plus the first 2. Something which is 0, 2. This has to be it. Yeah, all correct. Because those, they can't, at least 2's not good enough for this. Buddy. How? I hope he's just that aggressive, I swear. I've been beaten. How do you jump over people? I can't figure that out. Mine. My own buddy's my worst enemy. Whatever. Keep being aggressive to everyone. Oops. So, yeah, exchange. Equal exchange and all that. Thanks. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Overtime. 10 seconds only. I'm losing it for us. Launch me. Good enough. Oh, jeez. Let me look at the solution. Substring 2. Apparently they don't need a check. Playing 2 just goes from index 2. But what if it doesn't exist? Feels like it shouldn't exist. Whatever. It's fine though. No ball! This one's fun. This one's fun when you take advantage of the punching. They don't have a complete butt on your team. Man, what was that false team even thinking? They cannot be fighting me on this. You know what? That will do what they do, right? I'm just gonna mess up blue team for now. Y'all do whatever the heck you want. I give a fuck. Yeah! That's called stalling, baby. If they're gonna be stubborn, I'm gonna be stubborn. Stubborn nail this. That should complete the squad goal. Woo! That's fun. Different modes. How do you like that? Different modes actually means different kinds of similar gameplay. I actually completed Win 3 before I did Final 6. Amazing. Hey, let's see if we can get a repeat. Balls to the walls. Ooh, bumpers. I'm gonna have to see how those look. Bumpers on the walls, too. Interesting. That blue guy seems able. Like that, huh? Football. Why is there a football here? What's going on this? They have one less person than us and they scored on us. They're using my strategy! What? They're conspiring against us. I should. Oh gosh, no! That's fine. Final was all that matters. They had one person not playing. What the heck were my guys up to? Football. That threw me off. A football. What am I going to do for football? That's fine though. Ice cream complete. I can leave Squall. Don't go forward, Pouch. That's cute. Okay. Get me out of here. Get left. Wow, a stripy belt bag. Okay. And that is it for this little section. I can finally just play normal Fall Guys. That's fine. That's fine. This is all fine. I'll play that later. Solo show. Solo show will bust. No VP. No triple danger. It's okay though. Right to given a string, return a rotated void to version where the last two characters are moved to the start. String length will be at least 2. Too bad if you don't put 2 numbers in, it just goes to the end automatically. Let's try that. Down the substring. Down the length. Minus 2. That shouldn't be it, right? That one. Plus the initial part. Yeah. There's a 0 2 that. Tundra 1! Look at all these beams. Look at all these beams. Itty bitty. There's a go getting snowed in. Like me. No pushing the snowball back. That's me. try and going this way. Ice, 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 ice. Good enough. Good. One giant leap. Oh, that's next. Hey, it's this one. I must redeem. I need to redeem myself. Oh, correct. Good. There's no bumble this time. It's all memorization. Did I fall through the tile? Do I want to try that? No, you can't fall through the tile. Alright. Banana. Watermelon. Banana. Watermelon. Banana, watermelon. Banana, watermelon. I am on banana. Banana. No, apple. Apple, watermelon. Orange. Alright, done blocks are full. Almond, banana, apple, orange. I am on that. How long does this go for? Grape, cherry, orange, watermelon. I don't see any apples. Oh my gosh. They're all back here. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. There's none at the front. Oh gosh. Good thing I looked around real quick to see what was gathered. Woo! Jeez. Alright, look more at the board. The third round's a bit more tricky than I expected. Jump club. Alright. Just normal jump club. That end all be all jump club. Just normal jump club. Oh my god. Do-do-do. Let's go. You almost outrun the top thing. And now it's picking up speed. Here comes the ball. Really picks up speed. qualified. Multiple people died. Ooh, 2 at the same time it looks like. Bow, 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 bow. Oof. It loves 9 as the final number. It wants 9 people each time. Hexagon. Ooh, this is always no vacuum. This is a no vacuum game. Because even if you think you're doing really good on the top one, you can fall through 3 layers and squat, because that's what everyone else is. But you still want to be as high up as you can. First one here. Oopsie. Oopsies. I'm trying to delete as much as possible, right? This is the final. No, not quite final, but pretty close to final. See people down there being deleted. Together! Oh, I almost fell right through that hole. Live. For how long? They can't keep it up together. Not forever. Oh! He got me by jumping. Oh, I was almost at the end. There you. Oh, second place. This is Assassin's Creed. Oh, he got me. He got me good there. At the very end. That's how Novak and that is. Oh, man. Hello? Hello? Hello, Fall Guys. That was a little glitched, I guess. Didn't really know what to do with that all, I suppose. That's fine. Oh man, right at the end, the tail end. Woo. Ooh, that was 3 hours of straight Fall Guying. Yeah, that's good. That's good for the night. Especially for how little glitchy might be. Ooh, but that is good for me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good night and goodbye.